So I started taking a video, but I don't know what to talk about. It is the last day for staying here. Now I'm in Canada. I hope everybody knows that I'm not in Japan, I'm staying in Canada. I've been staying here for a year, and literally it is the last day, and I just finished packing up, and then and I will be in Japan saying Happy New Year. Honestly, I haven't decided the topic, just I thought it is a good timing to take a video. I think I can talk about the program, which is for people who want to have a work experience, let's say. So that program is a combination of student visa and work permit. So pretty much I needed to do both of them, study and work. And first, I think 2 months or 3 months, I was just staying with a Filipino family. That was the first experience as well. But honestly, before I came here, I used to take so many online lessons. I had a lot of opportunities to talk with them. But in person, oh, that was new. And pretty much, why I say pretty much so many times, this is not good. This is showing that I don't have a lot of vocabulary. Anyway. They like singing songs, and then surprisingly they have their own karaoke machine. Every weekend they sing songs together. That's how much they like singing songs, And I enjoyed Filipino culture, Filipino food. So that was my experience to stay with my host family. And then I've heard that in Canada there's a community that only Filipino people get together. I think that's how Canada is standing for. Like, Canada is a diverse country, as we know. There are so many diverse people, and I can say that wherever you are, wherever you come from, it's easy to stay here. Because even if you come here, you might just see the same people that as you can see in your own country. And next, I moved this house. I can say that this house is the cheapest to rent. So I think I can say the price. So it's just $480 for everything. Internet, water, electricity, what else? Laundry, actually this is a share house. I shared a couple of things with some people. There are a Canadian guy, Indian guy next to my room. Doesn't matter because I do have my own room. Like, this is a private room. Each person can stay here comfortably. I really enjoying staying in this house. As we know, not everything, but I can say that everything. A lot of things are expensive in Vancouver. So it's hard to find cheap house. And these days, I'm pretty sure there are so many people who won't go abroad because pandemic stopped a lot of people from traveling. That's why, it must be a large number of people who want to go to different countries, including international students, means they're looking for houses. And it's a little bit competitive to get a good house. Fortunately, I got this house. Definitely this price helps me with staying here without working. If you're Japanese, a little bit you might need to keep that in mind. When it's come to staying in Vancouver, that you might not have to speak English because it's possible to stay here without English skills. Everything is just set up in Japanese. For example, if you go to school, there are lots of Japanese students and Japanese stuff as well, so they can translate for you. So you have no issue in terms of going to school. What about house? If you use a Japanese website to find house, you don't have to speak English. And even, when you talk to your landlord, there are lots of Japanese landlord as well. Means you don't have to speak English. When it's come to going shopping, you don't have to talk a lot, just to buy your stuff and go to cashier. That's it. Not that much for speaking English. And also, there are lots of Japanese restaurants and salons for hair. And the next work experience. As a first job, I was working at the famous restaurant as a busser. Busser is the position assisting the server. So like taking the dishes, cleaning up the table, and resetting the table. If there are other things to be done for customers or for servers, every task is for bussers. So pretty much busser need to deal with everything you get. Yeah, when I was wondering which restaurant I should pick up, my ideas were like this. First of all, I wanted to earn money. And also I wanted to communicate with local people. Earn money, no Japanese restaurant. And yeah, I think these are my ideas regarding choosing the restaurant. There are a lot of restaurants you can choose. What I sorted out was that I think I better to ask local people that living here because they know which restaurant is busy and which restaurant is good. If the restaurant is good, the restaurant has a lot of customers, you can get a lot of tips. That's what I asked my teacher. He gave me a list of the restaurants, and at the same time, I learned new things. I think this is just something new for Japanese people because we don't have culture like this. So when you look for jobs, Japanese way is basically, finding a job on a website. But here in Canada, it's common that people go to the place to drop off their resume and get opportunities for your interview or maybe job. First, I was trying to find a job through a website, but it didn't work. Literally, I've applied for more than 100 jobs on the website, but even I couldn't get lots of opportunities for the interview. That's what I got as a result. Don't you think it's